Completely changed the face of world rallying by being just an unbelievable, competitive, fast rally car with four-wheel drive. It had never been heard of before, and as I say, completely changed the face of rallying. He became world champion 3 times, and a lot of the great drivers, including Mr. Renault or Mr. All driving. John had a winning car. That 6 winning car, that was the R8 with the 1980 Lombard R8. By Jason Lepley, the rallying family in Nottinghamshire, and this car would have been prepared by the Sunbeam Talbot Peugeot. Used to keep changing the name from Rose Group and then he finished with Peugeot, but all down the road in Coventry. That's where the competition department was, and this is one of the cars that was prepared by young Colin McRae at the time with Aitkin Walker. I think it was an actual car.
And Terry Capey usually did.
Same time, I think. That's right. Yeah. So that's the Peugeot 309. And then say, oh yes, we've now got another of the Maxis. We've got 2 or 3 of these little Renault 5 Maxi Turbos driving, and this one is the. This is a period car. It's a replica. Here. Master Wilson, an all-British team, and great things were expected, but regrettably Group B was finished with, and but they did compete and still on various type of events in order. Anderson, who lives in Brighton and appears at these events quite regularly. But this particular car is one of the most successful competition Ford ever to run. And he spent most of his time in Australia and racing. Multicar 1970 rallying in Australia and New Zealand, and came over here a couple of years ago. David Kavanagh purchased it. Now this is one of the most unusual cars here. It's the Opel Ascona A. It's Opel. They came from South Africa. In South Africa they had a very strong rallying team down there, and 100 of these were manufactured. Very successful British rally championships over here. There's not Opel Chevette, but this is the Opel Chevette HSR.
No, that's the Firenza with the big engine in it. Firenza with the big engine in it. I'm just thinking I've driven in every one of these cars that's going around now. They're called TR7, so Opel Ascona and Firenza, but I didn't have a big oil on the back like that.
That was a special bit of equipment for South Africa.
DTV used to run the Firenzas, but they had a 2.3 engine. It's got the V8 engine, which wasn't allowed in our day in the UK, but was allowed obviously in South Africa.
Yeah, the and the TR there, I mean, you were part of the British Wayland Rover or whatever they called themselves at the time, and you actually competed in one of those cars.
I did some events in Clubman and those TR7 V8s, and I also sitting inside the pillar box. You could actually just see the sleep. There's nothing much else you could see, and it was like driving a lumber. It's got so much power towards the rear end that you can see. I mean, you see when it goes around the corner there, you always want to swap ends. You've got to be a really, really tiny driver with one of them.
They were very different cars to drive, weren't they?
Yeah, better on tarmac than gravel, to be honest. And Tony Pond was obviously the maestro of it, winning things like Ypres and Boucles and Arleman, and he always did better on tarmac than he did.
In Wales, the Esco rally sprint. I remember that was a few years ago.
That's a pretty looking car as well, and that's, I think, I don't know, I haven't got the sheet here.
Head of the rally operations at ProDrive, so he's having a weekend off and Christmas holiday here for fall. After the wins in 73 Acropolis and the European Championship 1974.
And I sat with Tony Paul and Tony Paul.
Just mentioned Pat Ryan, he was one of the drivers of the R5 Maxi Turbo. Very successful in World Rally Championship terms with Mark Jarrett and all the rest of them. But nevertheless, they had a lot of success in particular. Well, the two cars that you're driving here are both Ferrari Rally, which had so much success in it, 4 times winner in the World Championship event, and then these last 2 great classic events, and the big win again just a month ago. But I mean, there must be a special technique for going on that red Is a different technique to driving on many other surfaces?
Not really. It's only when you get into this extremely difficult stuff, what the case in November last year, it was one of the best. But this one, 2011, was extremely well and slippery. You gain a second every... When I was winning in the 80s with Toyota, he was a small boy.
Yes.
And he was there sometime, and what he enjoyed most was winning. Because he was jumping into the goal.
I mean, was that part of the secret that you had the ability and to be able to drive so well?
I told you many times I'm sat in the cars on the far of the scene, young.